Happy Friday night. Welcome to South Summit High School. Unbelievable game on tap for you tonight. The number one ranked Morgan Trojans, 16-1 into Camas tonight. And we are ready to play some basketball. 3 minutes left on the clock. Morgan, as we mentioned, number one in the 3A ranks, number one in the RPI. South Summit at 4 in the RPI at 13-3. Both teams 3-0 in region play. Winner of tonight's game will move to the top of the region standings, and you probably couldn't get a much better matchup in 3A than it's going to be here tonight. It's good to see former South Summit High School coach Scott Hunt back in the building, coaching the Morgan Trojans, and an outstanding coach, and fortunate to have him, and actually even coached when I was in high school. So it's been a few years, and we're happy to see him. He's been a career-long coach and has done well wherever he's been, and so we welcome Coach Hunt and his staff and his great team. Tonight be the last time we see Morgan in the building for 3A region as we're moving to 2A. If you're not familiar with that, we'll have a new region next year. So it ought to be a good one to finish off the home series for the last 8 years of Morgan and South Summit. It's been an outstanding week for South Summit this week. They had a big game against Grantsville on Wednesday night. Logan Wolstenhume was out of the building unbelievably well. 46 points for Logan Wolstenhume, and he's been announced as the Utah High School McDonald's Player of the Week for all of high school athletics, and so an outstanding achievement to Logan Wolstenhume, and it was a great win for the South Summit boys all the way around. Great win at home. They're 3-0. This would put them to 4-0. It'll be a grudge match. It was a great series last year. I believe the teams split last year, and Morgan was a young team last year, still a young team, just 3 seniors on the roster, and the majority of their high scorers, Bracken Saunders, 19 a night as a junior, Jacob Hansen, 14 a night, and he's a junior, and Crew Acey, a sophomore, at 14 as well. Mason Williams, a junior, at 8.5 a night. Nathan Pace at 7, almost 8, the senior as well. So stay tuned in. We got a great game for you tonight. We'll have the tip-off here in about 2 minutes. Have the national anthem. We'll get the starting lineups to you. It doesn't get better than this. South Summit, Morgan tonight. High school basketball. Join us soon. Sienna Sargent, one of our own seniors, outstanding job singing the national anthem tonight. Really really beautiful voice, and that was fantastic. So we're ready to start the starting lineups. 16-1 Morgan, 13-3 South Summit. Ready to lock horns at South Summit. First game of the two-game series in region play. The next one will be here in a couple of weeks on February 5th at Morgan. The girls had a terrific game last night at Morgan. Lost a heartbreaker at the end by 3, 57-54. Girls played incredibly well last night to always a good team in Morgan. So we're having a great week, and ought to be a great one here tonight. So we'll start the lineups for Morgan, starting number 1, Colton Acey, a 6'3" senior for the Trojans. Number 11, Jacob Hansen, a 5'10" guard junior. Number 22, Nathan Pace, a 6'5" senior. Number 34, Benjamin Russell, a 6'3" senior. And number 5, Bracken Saunders, the leading scorer for Morgan, a 6'3" forward junior for the Trojans. All right, getting ready here as the lights go out for the South Summit starting lineup. Top. Looks like it's going to be the standard starting lineup for the South Summit Wildcats. That's been throughout the year. Number 1, Blake Osgothorpe, averaging 12.6 points a night. Number 12, the senior point guard, Brooks Branca, a senior. Number 23, at center for the Wildcats, Cole Reber, averaging 6 a night. And number 35, Joey Harris, at 8 points a night. And number 5, Logan Wolstenhume, the top average scorer in all of high school basketball, 1A through 6A, right here at South Summit tonight. He's been fantastic. One note, if you're not aware of Logan, went down a couple weeks ago at a home game here. I believe it was against Parowan over the break. Landed a bit uncomfortably on the left hand, has fractured his wrist and has a fractured finger on his left hand, and hasn't missed the game, and he's got better stats in the last 5 games than he's had without the fracture. So just an unbelievable story here as Logan Wolstenhume, a real special talent for the Wildcats, and he's not the only one, as a lot of South Summit Wildcats have contributed to a great season. 13-3, ranked number 4 in the RPI. A win against Morgan tonight would move them up in the top 2 or 3. And that's all trying to bracket yourself for that all-important play-in game in about a month from now. So we're about ready to tip it off for the Trojans. It's going to be 22, Nathan Pace, going against Logan Wolstenhume. And we are underway, and Logan goes up high to get the tip. He'll pass back to Branca, and we're underway. South Summit Morgan. Pass off quickly to Logan Wolstenhume. He's going to be guarded closely by Russell. Tight man-to-man for the Trojans. Start off. Blake Osgothorpe, top of the key. He goes hard right on a dribble, passes out to an open Branca for 3. It's up and no good, and the big rebound out to number 22, Pace. And Pace hands back to Hansen. Pace now around to number 5, Bracken Saunders. Turnover on the Wildcats, and Joey Harris goes up high to Logan. Logan has to go high to get the pass. Now in some trouble, and it's stolen away. Good trap in the corner by the Trojans. And when Wolstenhume turns the ball over, so it'll go back to the Trojans. 7:14 left in this quarter, and a big high shot is no good. It's knocked out of bounds by Logan Wolstenhume. So it'll be Trojan basketball. 34 seconds on the shot clock. New fresh shot clock. And a little jumper baseline. Up's no good, and a big high rebound by number 5, Logan Wolstenhume. Hansen with the missed shot, and the Wildcats are on the run. Harris now goes up top to Branca, sets the offense. Reber right wing, back cut inside to Logan. Great position, and Logan misses the easy one. Very uncharacteristically of Logan to get that good of a look. Just a little high off the back of the glass. Bounces off the side of the iron. Rebound to the Trojans. No score here, a minute and a half in. 10-second call as Harris doing a good job of harassing Hansen bringing the ball into the front court. Little mental error on the Trojans, not seeing the shot clock. That's an easy call that officials can make nowadays with that shot clock. When that thing hits 25 on the shot clock, that ball's not across half court. That's an easy call for the officials, and South Summit gets the turnover right back from the Trojans. Now back and forth from Branca to Osgothorpe. High post look inside to Logan. Logan's got good position. He's going to fade away up off the glass, and South Summit's on the board as Logan Wolstenhume gets the first bucket, and the Wildcats lead 2-0. Harris harassing the ball handler Hanson. Now Saunders gets free. Little jumper in the lane by Saunders, no good. Over the top was a big rebound. Then a travel on the Trojans as Colton Acey got the rebound. Coach Scott Hunt wants an early timeout. 6:09 left in quarter number one, just underway. Logan Wolstenhume's got the first bucket for the Wildcats, and South Summit leads 2-0. What a crowd here tonight at South Summit High School. First quarter action, 2 minutes in. South Summit leading 2-0. It's a full house as the upper balcony completely full. And there aren't many empty seats. So if you're watching at home, it's probably good because there's not much room up here tonight as the Wildcats lead 2-0. Another back cut by Logan, not there. Blake Osgothorpe, top of the key, nothing there. Under 6 minute mark. Logan now wants to look like he wants to go one-on-one. Little jumper into the lane for Logan. Too short. Good look by Logan. A little 6-footer right in the key off the front of the iron. Now inside. Good pass from number 22, Pace, inside to number 34, Benjamin Russell, and the Trojans are on the board, tying it up at 2. Now some back cuts, trying to find Reber on the back cut down low, guarded nicely by the Trojans. Now Logan, three-point extended. He gets into the lane. He's going to get fouled on the drive. So Morgan quick to start doubling, trying to get Logan to get the ball out of his hands. South Summit's going to have to be ready to get a kick and get some outside shooting going to free up Logan a little bit more in the inside on defense. Now the pass goes up high from Joey Harris. Logan goes up high to get it. Kicked back all the way into the backcourt. Now Harris will get the offense going again, up to Branca. 3 minutes in. Slow scoring so far in this one, 2-2. Branca right wing, goes baseline, goes hard baseline, bounce passes out to an open. There's one South Summit needs, no good by Harris, but Harris runs down the big rebound. South Summit will get a fresh shot clock. Now Logan clears it with the dribble. Trying to find Reber down low, guarded nicely by Pace. Now Logan goes left, little 16-footer guarded nicely by Russell. And Logan having a hard time finding his range early. Saunders in, and he turns the ball over. Got his hand under it on the drive, and Saunders commits the turnover. And it'll be South Summit basketball. Great student section for South Summit. It's ski bum night. You ski lots of ski goggles in the student section. 4:33 left. Quarter number one, still 2-2. Now up top, Russell got the assignment of guarding Wolstenhume. We mentioned averaging close to 27 points a night. Just at 2. And now he dribbles left, passes out to Osgothorpe. Osgothorpe, little 8-footer off the side, no good. Tight defense by the Trojans, making it hard for South Summit to get some good looks. And AC now kicks it out to an open Russell. Three-pointer by Russell, no good. And South Summit allows the big rebound to come in. Blocked from behind by Reber. And South Summit now quickly on the offensive side. Over to Harris. Deep three-pointer by Harris is just short, no good. Rebound to Wolstenhume, knocked away, and a travel on Logan Wolstenhume. Looking like they got him shuffling his feet. I didn't see it. Official must have. Turnover, South Summit. Checking into the ball game for the Trojans, Mason Williams, a 6'6 junior off the bench for the Trojans, averaging close to 9 points a night. And quickly for South Summit, 2 subs. Jack Johnson, a junior, along with Riker Bowen, into the game for South Summit. Bowen comes off the bench, averaging 5 a night. Johnson at 3. So, Hanson now will bring it up against the quick and pesky Harris on the ball defense. Now around to Russell. Over to AC. Now inside to Saunders. Saunders turnaround jumper. Good defense. Disrupting the shot. Logan's in the open court. Pass over to Johnson. Now it's passed all the way back. Harris tries to save it. It goes to Saunders. He goes one-on-one. Passes off. Beautiful steal by Johnson. But Johnson's going to step on the baseline. Tough break for South Summit as Johnson hustled back on the defensive transition, stepped into the passing lane, got the steal, but stepped on the baseline trying to slow himself down. That'll give the Trojans another look here on the offensive side. Very low-scoring game here in quarter number 1. 3:16 left, and we're still tied at 2. Now inside, stolen away by Logan Wolstenham. He's out in the front court. He goes up high, left hand goes up. It's off the front of the rim. Spun it off the glass, unable to get it to go down, but Logan will go to the free throw line. Constant pressure, Logan does, getting to the iron, and he misses the shot, but's fouled. Foul is on number 31, Mason Williams. First personal foul on Williams, and the second team foul on the Trojans. First free throw by Logan is good. Logan finally breaks the 2-2 tie, and the Wildcats go up on top, 3-2. Second free throw coming from Logan. Logan's second free throw is right on the money. 2 free throws for Logan. He's at 4 points, and the Wildcats lead by a deuce, 4-2. 3-minute mark of quarter number 1. Over now to AC. Hanson in the right corner. Gets a high screen. Trying to peel off Harris. Deep three-pointer for Morgan's no good. But the rebound inside by the Trojans. That's Williams, unable to convert on the putback, and the Wildcats come out with the loose ball. South Summit being deliberate on these offensive possessions. Trying to get Logan on the wraparound, nothing there. Now Oscar Thorpe between his legs, almost loses the handle, regains possession. Now Harris. Ooh, and knocked away by Russell. Russell's going to take it against Logan, and he goes off the glass. Great defense by Logan. It goes hard off the glass, disrupted by the big hand of Logan Wolstenham. And there's, that could have been a foul right there on Russell, not called. Now Logan spinning into the lane, and Logan gets his own rebound, pump fakes. He goes up and he's fouled again. Logan padding the rebounds on the night. As we mentioned, Logan averaging 10.5 rebounds a night. He got 3 of them right there on that possession. Logan now will go to the free throw line again. Logan's got all 4 South Summit's points. First personal foul on Russell and the third team foul on the Trojans. Logan misses the front of those 2 free throws. He'll have another one. Maddox Welch, the junior, in off the bench. Great JV game prior to this one as Morgan pulled away late, but it was tight down the wire. Maddox Welch playing a lot of minutes in that JV game. Second free throw by Logan Wolstenham's good. He's got 5, all 5 of South Summit's, and it's an early 3-0 South Summit lead, 5-2, 3-point South Summit lead. All right, Hanson now. Branca, back cut. Up on the glass is good. Beautiful back cut by number 1, Colton Acey. He gets the shot and cuts the lead to 1. Wildcats leading by 1, 5-4. Now Bowen around to Johnson. Now up top to Logan. Logan isolation. Little step back jumper. Bounces around, no good. Bowen goes up high to get the rebound. Gets position underneath, and it's knocked away from behind by the 6'6 junior Mason Williams. It'll stay with South Summit. Looks like Branca will trigger for South Summit. Packed look right in the key. 3 guys right under the basket for South Summit. They go up high to Logan. Didn't quite get it high enough, but South Summit able to make it work. Osgothorpe now hands off to Logan. Logan goes baseline. And it goes off of Logan. Turnover, South Summit. Great defense by number 5, Bracken Saunders. Kind of bumped Logan off balance. Lost the dribble. It goes off Logan's leg. Turnover to the Trojans. Hansen walks it up for Morgan. Now number 2's checked in. That's Brody Peterson. Deep three-pointer in the corner. And number 11, Jacob Hansen, gets his first points of the night. He averages 14. And the Trojans take their first lead of the night, 7-5. Now Branca, left wing. Up top to Logan. Logan has predominantly taken the majority of the shots here in this first quarter. South Summit's got to get some help offensively from a couple other guys as they're doubling him. He tries to split the double team. Ball's on the floor. Trojans come down with the loose ball, and Saunders comes out. Goes up with the left hand, and Jack Johnson's going to reach in. Coach Hayter not liking the contact in the previous possession down under the South Summit basket. And he wants to have a little discussion while Saunders shoots the free throws. Saunders quickly up the court in the offensive transition, going hard with the left hand. He'll have 2 free throws. South Summit's done a good job containing Saunders. No points so far for the 19-point scorer per night. South Summit doing a good job on the defensive side. The offense has struggled a bit. Saunders gets the free throw, and it rims out. No good. 28.5 seconds left here in quarter number 1. It's a 2-point Morgan lead. Second free throw by Saunders is good, and Saunders is on the board. And need a little check at the board as the Trojans lead with the free throw, unless they're checking on whether that was a three-pointer or not. Looks like they're having some discrepancy on whether that shot in the deep corner by Jacob Hansen was actually a three-pointer or not. Still got 7 on the clock for the Trojans. Saunders just made a free throw. So if that was a three-pointer, it will be 8. If it wasn't, it'll be 7. Okay. So it looks like they're going to leave it at 7. So that was just a 2-pointer by Hansen apparently. So it's a 7-5 Morgan lead. 23 seconds on the clock. No shot clock. South Summit can play for the last shot. Now Harris backs it out. Goes over to Riker Bowen. Now over to Blake Osgothorpe. Down to 8 seconds. Now they got Logan. Logan over to Branca. Somebody's going to have to put it up quick. Branca's going to have to cast it up, and it goes up way hard. No good. Great defense on that last possession by the Trojans. We're at the end of quarter number 1. A hard-fought quarter, low-scoring quarter with the Trojans leading 7-5. Quarter 1 in the books. South Summit High School tonight. Big game in 3A. Number 1 ranked Morgan on the road at number 4 ranked South Summit. Trojans lead early by 2, 7-5. It'll be Trojan basketball. Clear the team fouls up on the board. I got Mike Roof here running the computer and scoreboard for us tonight. Normally I got him chiming in here with some good commentary. We got a broken mic, so he's running the tech tonight. And I'm going solo on the voice. So Bracken Saunders goes baseline in some tough position, scoops around underneath, no good. But a nice rebound by Williams to give the Trojans another look. Saunders an open three-pointer, rims out, no good. Fight for the board. And finally the Wildcats come out with it. Cole Reber, he passes out to Brinka. South Summit's got numbers if they want it. Brinka slows it up, lets the defenders clear, and the Wildcats got to get something going offensively. Logan has been look, there's an open shot by Osgathorpe, just rims out halfway down, and Reber will reach around on the rebound to pick up the foul. That'll be the first foul of the night on South Summit. First personal foul on Reber, first team foul of the second quarter, and South Summit now will be on the defensive end, trailing by 2, 7:18 left in quarter number 2. Now Hanson, high post look, back cut to Saunders, and Saunders on the board for the Trojans, and it's a 4-point Morgan lead now. Good set by the Trojans on a great pass, on the bounce pass to Saunders, cutting on the left block. He laid it up softly on the glass. The Trojans have their biggest lead of the night by 4, 9-5. Osgathorpe dribbling, and we got a timeout on the court. 6:50 left, quarter number 2. Wildcats down by 4, 9-5. After a timeout, we didn't find out who called that timeout, did we? Okay, South Summit getting the timeout. So, Osgathorpe will get things going for South Summit. South Summit struggling a bit offensively early on as Logan has all 5 points, but they've been tough points. And someone else from the Wildcats got to try to get a shot, and there's the turnover. Now over to number 2, Peterson, inside to Saunders. Saunders kicks it out. Deep three-pointer by the Trojans is up and good. And Colton Acey for the Trojans, and now Morgan starting to extend the lead. The lead is up to 7, 12-5. Good three-pointing by Colton Acey as he was 6 feet beyond the arc. Dropped it right in. South Summit now sees themselves down 7. Cross-court pass to Brinka. Now high post look to Reber. Reber goes in. Pass inside to Osgathorpe. Finally, the lid is kicked off by Osgathorpe on a great assist by Reber. And Blake Osgathorpe gets his first bucket of the night. Blake, the other South Summit player in double figures, averaging close to 13 a night. Morgan lead is by 5. Saunders trying to back his way in, and Saunders will get fouled, spinning into the lane. Reber gets the foul from behind. And I believe that's going to be Reber's second foul, and it is. That'll get Riker Bowen off the bench quickly. And Saunders will go to the free throw line. So 2 team fouls on South Summit. Quarter number 2, Saunders' first free throw is good. Hits it off the front of the iron, bounces softly off the glass, drops in. Saunders has got 3. And the Wildcat trail by 6. Just under 2 minutes into quarter number 2. Second free throw by Saunders is good. And he's up to 4. And the Trojans have doubled up the Wildcats early, 14-7. And another careless pass by South Summit leading to easy looks. That one's going to go off of Saunders. South Summit fortunate to get that one back. Just careless, soft passes here on the perimeter going parallel to the half-court line. And South Summit lucky to avoid an easy bucket right there. All right, a good possession here by South Summit. settle them down, get them back going offensively. Now top of the key to Harris, around to Logan. Logan goes into the lane, and he's going to get fouled on the drive. And that'll be the first team foul on Morgan here in quarter number 2. Foul is on number 1, Colton Acey. His first personal. South Summit will inbound. Branca this time on the baseline. Joey Harris deep in the backcourt, the safety man. And they're going to have to go way out, and Logan does a great job of going up high for it. Logan into the lane, goes up and just rims off the side. Looks like he got a bit of a shot to the left eye. And hopefully Logan can shake that off as he's got a couple of free throws. Logan is 3 for 4 from the free throw line so far. And he can trim the lead to 5 with a couple of free throws right here. First free throw by Logan Woolstenhume is up and good. Logan now with 6 and 4 for 5 from the free throw line. 5:18 left. Here in the first half. Wildcats down by 6, 14-8. Second free throw by Logan is good. Logan now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He's got 7. And now it's a 5-point Morgan lead. Going hard baseline is Peterson. In this corner to Saunders. Three-pointer short. No good. And a great box out by Joey Harris as Hanson jumping over the back of Joey Harris. He'll pick up the loose ball foul on the rebound. Third team foul on the Trojans and the first personal foul on Jacob Hanson. Osgothorpe will inbound to Brooks Branca. Branca gets it into the front court. Now be careful not getting trapped in that corner. Branca dribbles out of trouble. Now over to Joey Harris. Harris, back cut to Logan, good position. Logan hop steps in, and he'll be fouled on the drive again. Logan getting a lot of fouls on the drive. That's 2 now on number 22, Nathan Pace. Fourth team foul on the Trojans. South Summit will be in the bonus from here on out. So they'll get 4 and 45 seconds of shooting free throws. So that may play a role in quarter number 2. Sitting down for the Trojans, Nathan Pace. Now inside 2, Osgothorpe jumper, no good. Logan working hard. He goes up high and gets the putback. Logan Woolstenhume, outstanding offensive board for South Summit. He goes up high, now he steals it away. Put it down, Logan. Yeah! And the Wildcats down by a point now. Logan starting to assert himself. He's got 11. And the Wildcats trail by a point. Logan doing it on both sides. Now Russell goes hard. He's fouled by Bowen. Good take by Russell on the baseline as Russell will go to the free throw line. Foul on number 21, Riker Bowen. That'll be free throws now for number 34, Benjamin Russell. Russell with 2 points so far, and this one's starting to get energetic. High-spirited game. Expect nothing less out of 2 great teams as Russell hits the first free throw and takes the lead back up to 2. South Summit on a little 6-1 run. Logan with 11 of the 13. He's got all 6 in that run. Second free throw here from Russell. That one's too hard, rims out. Logan goes up high for the rebound. Russell now guarding the top of that pressure and almost stolen away, and Hanson does. Now this is going to be an interesting call, whether it's on Russell or Harris, and they're going to call it on Russell. So a break for South Summit as that call was a little bit late if it's going to be on Russell, because Russell bumped Harris trying to get the steal. And then the call was a little delayed, and Harris kind of got bumped out of the way trying to go for the loose ball, but Harris kind of bumped back as he made his attempt to recover possession. Morgan bench not liking that call. It's free throws nonetheless for Harris, and 2 free throws from Harris can tie this one up at 15. 5 team fouls now for the Trojans. And the foul is the second personal foul on Hansen. So a couple of starters now for Morgan with 2 fouls apiece. Joey Harris's first free throw is good. And Harris into the scoring column for the Wildcats. Harris with 1. It's a 1-point lead. Harris' second free throw is up and good. Joey Harris with 2 free throws. We're all tied up at 15. 9-1 run. 8-1 run put on by the Wildcats to tie this one back up. Saunders goes hard left. Little scoop underneath on the reverse, no good. Saunders goes down hard. South Summit's got numbers. And number 2, Peterson almost steals it away, but Logan able to regain possession. Harris now on the baseline, dribbles it out to the wing, now kicks it up to Johnson. Coach Hader getting the call in. Trying to find Logan on the low block, guarded closely by Saunders. Osgerthorpe. Over to Johnson. Round to Harris. Deep three-pointer by Harris. It's good! Harris with the deep three-pointer. The Wildcats reclaim the lead. 3-point Wildcat lead. 11-1 run. And the Wildcats, their biggest lead of the night so far, 18-50. Stolen away by South Summit. Logan's got it in the open court. He goes up high, up off the glass. No good. Bowen with the putback. 5 points. South Summit lead. Timeout Morgan as the Wildcats reclaim momentum. Lead by 5 with 3 minutes left. 20-15. All right, run here by South Summit. They trailed 14-7, now lead by 5. 13-1 run by South Summit. Joey Harris with 5 in that run, chipping into Logan's 11. And Blake Osgerthorpe with a bucket as well. So good run here by the Wildcats. This is a lot of fun here at South Summit tonight. A lot of energy. And the Wildcats leading by 5 with 3 minutes left here in the first half. It'll be Morgan basketball after the Morgan timeout. And now Hansen brings it up. Joey Harris now over to Saunders. Saunders guarded by Wolstenhume. Pass inside and a shot. Oh, it goes up, scooped up by number 34, Russell. Unbelievable shot for Russell in traffic. He scoops it from his waist, underhand. It finds its way in, and a great shot for the Trojans out of the timeout. First free throw by Russell, his only free throw. And the Wildcats now lead by 3 on the three-point play by Russell. Now pass up to the top to Logan Wolstenhume. And Wolstenhume over to Harris. Harris now goes over, knocked away by Saunders. And Saunders taps it away. Osgerthorpe on the ground. He gets the loose ball back. Great hustle by Osgerthorpe. Splits it, and now he's fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. Logan Wolstenhume. 2:22 left on the clock. Foul is on number 2, Brody Peterson. Logan Wolstenhume will go to the free throw line. First free throw by Logan is no good. So Logan missed 2 free throws. He's 5 for 7 from the free throw line. 2-point South Summit lead. Second free throw by Logan is up, and this one rims out too. 2 big free throws missed uncharacteristically by Logan. And so the lead stays at 2, 20-18. Deep three-pointer by AC, it's good. Deep three-pointer by the senior Colton AC, and the Trojans regain the lead by a point. Back and forth we go here in the first half. 21-20, Trojan lead. Now a 6-0 run put on by the Trojans out of the timeout. Now up top to Bowen, around to Johnson. Over to Harris, three-pointer by Harris is no good. And the rebound, quickly, Morgan's got numbers on the run. Back over to Russell. Russell goes up high. He gets the shot and the foul. Bowen hit him hard with the body. Russell stayed up in the air, regained his composure in the air, softly laid it up off the glass. And Russell now asserting himself in the last couple of possessions. He's got 8. He's got back-to-back three-point opportunities from the free throw line. And Russell now can extend this lead 2-4, and it'll be a 9-0 Morgan run with the free throw. Russell gets the free throw, and just like that, the Trojans go up by 4. 1:39 left in the first half. Morgan 24, South Summit 20. Now over to Reber, who's checked back into the ball game. Now Brinka, the leading assist man for the South Summit Wildcats. It looks like South Summit wants to talk it over to get a good possession here. They try to finish this first half with some momentum. Morgan leading on a 9-0 run, 24-20. All right, here we go. Back to 1:24 left in this second quarter. South Summit basketball. Logan into the lane, spinning, triple teamed inside to Osgothorpe. Reverse layup on a fantastic assist by Logan Wolstenhume, drawing 3 Morgan defenders, finding the open cutting Osgothorpe, cuts the lead to 2. Osgothorpe with 4 now, and it's a 24-22 lead. And the ball is knocked away, but he's going to be fouled by Logan Wolstenhume. Saunders going hard to the glass, and that's going to be the first foul on Logan Wolstenhume. Both teams in the bonus. Free throws for Bracken Saunders. Saunders with 4 on the night. First personal foul, as we mentioned, on Logan. And Bracken Saunders' first free throw is up and good. Saunders now with 5 points. He's got 3 from the free throw line and a bucket. Second free throw coming for Saunders. Both of them good this time from Bracken Saunders. Saunders up to 5. And it's South Summit trailing by 4, 26-22. 52 seconds left in the first half. Kick out to Jack Johnson. Three-pointer by Johnson. Way too hard. And the rebound quickly goes out to Russell. Beautiful pass to Hanson. Hanson misses the open layup. Now South Summit's got numbers as Hanson went down. And South Summit allows the defense to get back into possession. Brinka goes hard up off the glass. And the rebound no good. Put back no good. And a fight for the rebound, and Hanson comes down with the loose ball. 2 good looks by South Summit. Hanson gets fouled on the drive. And Hanson will go to the free throw line. Quick tempo, back and forth by the Trojans and South Summit. 4-point Trojans lead. Foul on Joey Harris, his first personal foul. And Maddox Welch will get off the bench and will check in for South Summit after the first free throw. Hanson has 3 on the night. And the first free throw by Hanson is good. So the lead is up to 5, 27-22. 20 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for South Summit to get another look. Morgan looks like is going to go into halftime with a lead on the road. Can build this lead to 6 with another free throw. Hanson's free throw is up, and it's good. 5 now for Hanson, 2 free throws, and it's a 6-point South Summit deficit. Branca into the front court. Good hard defense being put on by Peterson. He steals it on the crossover from Branca. Now Hanson's going to go baseline. Pump fakes, blocked by Logan Wolstenhume. 3, 2, little shot by Logan. No good, off the front of the iron. Great defense by Logan Wolstenhume on a hard-fought first half as the Trojans finish the half on a 13-2 run. They trailed by 5 and now lead by 6. So it's a 28-22 Morgan lead at halftime. We're halfway through a brilliant game here at South Summit tonight between the number 1 Morgan Trojans and our South Summit number 4 ranked Wildcats. We'll take a breather and allow your enjoyment of the South Summit Favines and cheerleaders. So sit back and enjoy some great performances by the South Summit student body. We got 9.5 minutes till we're ready to quarter number 3 with the Trojans leading by 6. Okay, we're ready to start. Quarter number 3. Out of halftime, the Trojans lead by 6, 28-22. Nice run by the Trojans to start, or to finish off quarter number 2 on a nice run. They trailed by 5, now leading by 6. So it's knocked out of bounds by Saunders. Blake Osgothorpe trying to get it in to South Summit. Saunders close to Osgothorpe on the inbound play, making it hard for him to get anything towards the basket. And now Harris gets the ball, and we're underway. Harris around to Osgothorpe. Back and forth, top of the key. Tight man-to-man. Still by Morgan. Now Logan. Passes over to Osgothorpe, and it's knocked away by Saunders. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Osgothorpe will inbound right in front of his own bench. And he'll go back to Harris. Harris now over to Logan. Logan takes the three-pointer, is up, no good. Going up high, and Reber tried to get the rebound, went up hard, and a nice little runner by Russell is no good. Missed a good look on a great offensive rebound by Russell, but he's unable to convert. Wildcats dodge a bullet on that one, as now Logan goes baseline, trying to spin in the lane. Now Russell is going to tie up Logan Wolstenhume, and the alternating possession will go to the Trojans. It'll be Morgan basketball. 7:12 left. Quarter number 3. No scoring here in the third quarter. Trojans continue to lead by 6, 28-22. Hansen now dribbles right, now spins in the lane. Little jumper at the free throw line. Beautiful shot by Hansen. And Hansen gets the bucket, extends the lead to 8. Biggest lead of the night now for the Trojans. They start off quarter number 3 where they left off at the end of quarter number 2. It's a 30-22 Morgan lead. Now Osgothorpe, top of the key, passes out to Logan. Logan has 11, but it's been a hard-fought 11, many of those coming from the free throw line. Harris now needs some help. Morgan making it difficult for South Summit to penetrate the key. Jumper by Logan is good, and that's a good sign for South Summit. The real first shot he's gotten, much from the outside. He's got 13, and the Wildcat deficit is now 6, 30-24 Morgan. Russell now guarded by Reber. Now goes inside, throws it right to Harris. Now Harris backs it out of traffic. Good possession on the defensive side for South Summit. Now Logan goes into the lane, pulls back, jumper, back-to-back buckets. Logan may be heating up. He's got 4 in a row, and the lead is down to 4. Cut the lead in half on back-to-back shots by Logan Wolstenhume. 15 now for Logan. Hansen now in the corner. He's got the baseline if he wants it. He gets a high screen from Russell, and it's an offensive foul on Russell, holding on to the hip and leg, and he bumps Harris on the screen. Offensive foul on the Trojans, and Russell picks up the second foul, and that'll be the first team foul of the half. Osgothorpe will inbound for South Summit. Now Peterson will come out to guard Harris. Now over to Branca. Branca now to Osgothorpe. Open shot for Harris. Jumper is good. Harris defender got tripped up going through the lane. Harris was all alone. He hit the 16-footer. And now into the lane, and there's a hop. Offensive foul on Saunders getting into the lane. Took a big hop, and he went hard into Reber. He picks up the foul. That's the first personal foul on Bracken Saunders. And the South Summit Wildcats have run off 6 in a row. 4 by Logan Wolstenhume, 2 by Harris. And the lead is 2, 30-28. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now over to Osgothorpe. Osgothorpe dribbles, goes up top to Harris. Now around the right wing, trying to find Reber down low. Nothing there. Goes now, high post look to Logan. Spins into the lane, nothing there. Out to Harris. Three-pointer by Harris is no good. Flying in is Osgothorpe, and he'll get fouled on the rebound. That foul's going to be on Russell. 2 quick fouls on Russell. He's got 3 on the game now, and that's the 3rd team foul on Morgan. And quickly up off the bench for the Trojans, number 22, Nathan Pace. Brinka will inbound for South Summit. Now got to find somebody. Goes over to Osgothorpe. Jumper on the baseline is no good. Fighting for it, knocking it away. Now a scramble for the loose ball. And Osgothorpe, it goes out to Hanson, and quickly back comes a deep three-pointer by AC, and it goes, rattles around. Great shot by Colton AC. His second three-pointer. He's got 6 points. Nope, he's got 11 points. My mistake, and a great three-pointer by AC. Now it's back up to a 5-point lead by Morgan. Inside to Reber. Reber guarded by Saunders. It's knocked away by Saunders, and now goes back out to Brinka. Halfway through quarter number 3. Logan has it knocked away, stolen away. Quickly comes Pace. Blocked by Wolstenhume, and now AC gets the bucket on the rebound. Great job by Colton AC, trailing the shot. He gets the foul after the bucket, and will go to the free throw line to shoot a free throw. Now a quick 5-0 run by the Trojans. AC having a great third quarter. AC now up to 13. Riker Bowen comes in for Cole Reber. Reber picks up the foul, his 3rd personal foul. Clock sits exactly at 4 minutes, halfway through quarter number 3. AC's free throw is good. And AC having a great third quarter. 14 points now for AC, and the lead is back up to 8 for Morgan. South Summit crept back in, 30-28. Now 6 in a row by the Trojans. Now over Osgothorpe, isolated over to Logan. Now double team, beautiful pass inside to Osgothorpe. Great offense by South Summit as Osgothorpe, size man, double Logan, and he cut to the basket. Logan found him on a great assist. Blake gets the great bucket, and Blake's now got 6. Inside, blocked and fouled. And let's see if that one's going to be on Logan or Riker. Going to be on number 5, Logan Wolstenhume. That'll be his 2nd personal foul, 2nd team foul on South Summit in the quarter. And to the free throw line will go Nathan Pace, number 22. Pace. First free throw by Pace is good. Good free throw shooting in the quarter by Morgan. Lead is back up to 7. First point by Pace. And the second free throw coming for Pace, and it's good. So the lead back up to 8, 38-30. 2 team fouls on South Summit. Now over to Logan. Logan spins in, goes over to Blake. Blake takes the three-pointer, no good. Bowen fights for the rebound. Coming down with it is Peterson. Good defensive rebounding by the Trojans. Peterson losing the handle. South Summit's got 2-on-1. Blake into the lane. Beautiful finger roll into the lane as he crossed over. Went right, then left. Laid it up on the front of the iron. Great shot by Blake. Blake's up to 8. Back fadeaway jumper by Hanson. Right back. Gets the bucket. Hanson now up to 8. The lead is 8 again at 40-32. Beautiful stop and jump by Hanson. He gets a 15-footer. Logan comes back with the same shot, no good. Good box out by Saunders. He gets the rebound, and it's Morgan basketball. Hanson walks it up for Morgan, guarded by Harris. Now Hanson, great defense by Harris. Oh, they call a foul on Harris. And Harris thought he got a lot of ball and knocked it off the hands or the feet of Hanson. But they'll give Harris the personal foul. And Saunders will inbound. Now going baseline is Peterson, passes it off, and there's another foul on South Summit. So a couple of fouls on South Summit, giving Morgan a way of maintaining possession. A couple of great defensive plays by South Summit. Johnson will check out as Morgan now will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 40-32 lead. Now, what do we got? Another foul on South Summit. Number 3 now on Harris. And that's 3 now on Joey Harris. 2 fouls on this possession. Joey Harris working hard on the defensive side. And gets a couple of fouls called, sending Morgan to the free throw line. Hansen at the free throw line. First free throw by Hansen's good. Hansen now with 9. Harris will get a little breather as Johnson quickly back into the ball game for South Summit. 2:12 left on the clock in the third quarter. 9-point Morgan lead. Second free throw coming from Hansen. Hansen's free throw is no good. Bouncing around, coming down with its pace. Open three-pointer is good. And a huge turn of events right there as that turns into a 4-point possession as AC again from the outside hits the three-pointer. He's up to 17, and the lead is 12 on a 4-point possession for the Trojans, keeping the shot alive on the offensive rebound after the free throw. And AC puts in a dagger with the three-pointer, almost stolen away. Now Logan passes it out, and there'll be a foul on Morgan, reaching in on Logan Wolstenhume. Fouls on number 1, Colton AC. His second personal foul, 4th team fouls on the Trojans. Bowen will check out. Reber back into the ball game. Biggest lead of the night now for Morgan, 44-32, and it's knocked away by Peterson. Branco will inbound again. Branca goes up top to Logan. Logan's got good position. Easy runner for Logan as he knifes into the right block, lays it off the glass. Logan's got 17. The lead's back down to 10 now, 34-44 for the Trojans. Hansen over to AC. Little jumper on the elbow. Rebound, put back up, and beautifully done by Nathan Pace. Gets the offensive rebound. Morgan getting extra looks under their own basket, and it's paying off as they've extended this lead to 12, 46-34. Now out to Reber. Reber takes the open three-pointers, no good, off the back of the iron. And Pace with the rebound. Getting a little dangerous right here for South Summit as we get close to the end of quarter number 3. Trojans leading by 12. South Summit would love to get this thing back to double digits. Saunders scoops up off the glass. Beautiful shot by Saunders. And what do we got? So a great take by Saunders as he gets a nice shot off the glass. 14-point Morgan lead as Morgan leads. Biggest lead of the night so far with 51 seconds left in quarter number 3. Blake Osgathorpe will inbound to South Summit. South Summit needs a bucket. Trailing by 14. It's been a great half for the Trojans, or a great quarter by the Trojans. Now around to Harris, over to Osgathorpe. Logan Wolstenhume into the lane, spinning, goes up high, and he's fouled by AC. So Logan Wolstenhume will go to the free throw line. Fouls on AC, that'll be his 3rd. Two free throws for Logan Wolstenhume. 33 seconds left. Morgan could play for the last shot on a couple of free throws made from Logan. He misses the first. Second free throw coming for Logan. And the shot is up. This one good by Logan. Lead is down to 13, 48-35. 31 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Hansen over to Saunders. Round to Peterson. Good job cutting it off as Brooks Branca making it hard. Now Hansen gets into the lane. passes around. There'll be a foul on the drive, and that's going to send Hansen to the free throw line. And that's going to be Logan's foul. He's got 3 now. So a couple of free throws for Jacob Hansen. Hansen with 9 points. First free throw by Hansen, rattles around and goes in. Hansen now in double figures with 10. Still 4 points under his season average with 8 more minutes of basketball in quarter number 4. 49 Morgan, 35 South Summit. Second free throw is no good, and a nice rebound by Logan. 12 seconds for South Summit to narrow this thing to 12 or 11. Passes around to Branca, and Branca loses the handle. Saunders takes a deep shot, and it goes off the glass. Great quarter for the Trojans as they outscore South Summit in the third quarter by 8. They lead by 14, 49-35. Eight minutes of basketball left. South Summit tonight. Trojans with a great third quarter. Lead by 14 as they outscore the Wildcats in quarter number 3 by 8. And since South Summit led 20-15, Trojans have gone on a 34-15 run to lead by 14 going into this fourth quarter. It's going to be a tough mountain to climb for South Summit to get back into this down 14. A good possession would get him off on the right foot right here. Inside to Reber, trying to back his way in. Reber goes up high. It's blocked by Mason Williams. Great defense by Mason as Reber tried to back his way in and muscle his way to the glass, but unable to get it there. Hansen, little jumper in the lane, no good, and the rebound to Logan Wolstenhume. Now Logan dribbles it right, goes over to Branca, now around to Harris, and it's knocked away by AC. .23 seconds on the shot clock. Osgerthorpe will inbound. He'll go back to Branca. Branca around the back. Peterson harassing him again, and there's a reach-in foul on Peterson. The second personal foul on Brody Peterson, and the first team foul of the fourth quarter. New shot clock for South Summit. Osgerthorpe will go back to Joey Harris. Harris now over to Branca. Trying to get a cutter, Osgerthorpe. Nothing there. Now over to Reber. Logan into the lane. He maneuvers his way in, gets fouled on the body. Mason Williams, great job maneuvering in the air as Logan Wolstenhume to get the shot around the arms of Williams. Logan gets fouled, gets the bucket. He's up to 20, and a good shot for the Wildcats. Three-point play coming for Logan Wolstenhume. Free throws for Logan. It's up and good. Three-point play for Logan, and the lead is down to 11. 21 points for Logan Wolstenhume. He leads all scorers. Under the 7-minute mark. Hansen, round to Williams. Jumper, Saunders in the lane, and it's good. Elbow jumper by Bracken Saunders. Saunders now in double figures with 11, and the lead is back up to 13. Osgothorpe now looking for cutters, goes over to Harris. Harris now around to Logan. Logan up top to Branca, now around to Osgothorpe. Three-pointer by Osgothorpe, no good. And AC with the rebound. Osgothorpe had a good look in the corner, couldn't get it to drop. Now Saunders with the deep three-pointer, no good. And the rebound bounces all the way to the top of the key and goes to Logan Wilstonhume. Screen from Reber. Offensive foul on Reber. Sliding on the screen, picks up the foul, and that's going to be 4 fouls now on Cole Reber. So Riker Bowen will get up off the bench. Reber will have to sit down with his 4th personal foul, and that's the first team foul on South Summit. AC will throw it into Hansen. Morgan now in the driver's seat with 6 minutes left, leading by 13. Knocked away, and Logan goes up and he finishes. Great steal by Logan Wilstonhume, and he gets the bucket up to 23 now. Now back to Saunders. Saunders brings it up the middle, over to Williams. Williams into the lane, trying to get in. Goes up off the glass. Great move by Mason Williams. 5:32, and every shot Morgan puts down into the bucket, makes it harder and harder for South Summit as this time keeps creeping away. 13-point lead again. South Summit cannot trade baskets here in this 4th quarter if they want to get back in this one. Logan takes the jumper, no good, and the rebound to Hansen. 5-10. Now South Summit's going to have to work against the clock as Morgan can play the clock. Now away, and a dunk by Saunders on a back cut. And a beautiful pass from Williams, and the lead is up to 15 as Saunders, two-handed stuff on the baseline on a great back cut pass from Williams. 55-40. Now inside to Blake. Blake in some trouble, tries to spin around. Beautiful reverse layup by Blake Osgothorpe. 55-42 lead. Blake Osgothorpe now has 10. He's in double figures. Hansen goes left. Hansen takes the deep three-pointer. No good, and the rebound to Logan Wilstonhume. Probably not the shot Coach Hunt wants. Up 13, and a quick fading three-pointer with still 28 seconds on the shot clock. 4:11 left. South Summit gets a timeout. Probably needs the breather to go down the home stretch as they trail by 13. Trojans 55, South Summit 42. .411 left. Trojans lead by 13, 55-42. Maddox Welch takes a deep three-pointer, no good. Fighting for it is Bowen. There'll be a foul down low. And there'll be a push foul on the Trojans. That's going to be on number 31. Mason Williams will pick up the foul. That's his 4th personal foul. And the 3rd team foul in the quarter. Up off the bench for the Trojans, Nathan Pace will check in for Williams. Halfway through quarter number 4. South Summit's going to have to chip away quickly. Harris wants a high screen, now into the baseline, now goes over to Harris. And almost stolen away, and it is. Kick out to Pace. And the bucket on the fast break is number 22, Nathan Pace. Lead is back up to 15 on a good defensive steal, leading to a fast break bucket for the Trojans. 57-42, Morgan lead. Now Logan spins in, goes up top to Harris. Nice pump fake by Harris. Three-pointer by Harris is good. And Harris keeping South Summit with life. 3:18 left. The lead is down to 12. Harris has got 10. And it's a 57-45 Morgan lead. Saunders into the lane. And a foul on Logan Wolstenhume. That's going to be 4 on Logan. No need to sit him right here. 3 team fouls on the Trojans. Now the second team foul on South Summit. And the 4th personal foul on Logan Wolstenhume. Saunders with a couple of free throws. First free throw by Saunders is good. Saunders now with 13. Reber back in and Brinka back in. Welch takes a breather along with Riker Bowen. 3:08 left on the clock. 13-point Morgan lead. Second free throw coming for Saunders. Saunders misses the front on the iron. He gets the rebound out to Osgothorpe, and South Summit needs a bucket. Down by 13. Harris thought about it. South Summit can't afford to burn 35 seconds here of possession. They're going to have to start getting some shots up quick. Logan with the jumper, no good. And there's a foul on Saunders. Logan Wolstenhume will go to the free throw line. Foul is on Bracken Saunders. That's going to be Saunders. 3rd foul, I believe. 4th team foul. Nope, 2nd personal foul on Saunders. 4 team fouls on the Trojans, so South Summit will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Logan Wolstenhume's free throw is up and good. Logan Wolstenhume now with 24. And it's a 12-point Morgan lead. Second free throw for Logan is short, no good. Reber working hard, almost got the rebound. Now it's thrown back all the way to Harris, open for 3, and it's good. Leads down to single digits. Great hustling by South Summit, keeping the ball inbounds. Cole Reber keeping it alive on the offensive rebound on the missed free throw. And a deflected pass knocked back in to the front court for South Summit. Harris bangs the 3. He's got 13. The lead is down to 9, 58-49. .238 left on the clock. It's Morgan basketball. Harris's three-pointer cuts the lead to single digits. 9-point Morgan lead, 58-49. South Summit has got to get stops. Morgan can burn 30 seconds and get this close to 2 minutes left in the clock. South Summit's only got 2 team fouls, and they may have to start fouling quickly to put Morgan into the bonus. And Saunders, great set for Morgan out of the timeout. They get a nice lane runner by Saunders, and the lead is back up to 11, 60-49, and Saunders is at 16. South Summit's got to use some urgency. Clock now is at 2 minutes. Logan's into the lane. Passes it out to Harris. South Summit taking too much time on this possession. Shot clock's under 10, and Logan loses the handle. Shot clock down to 5. Over to Reber. Reber goes up off the glass. Beautiful shot by Cole Reber. And a much-needed bucket leads back down to 9. 140. South Summit's going to have to start fouling as they have too much of a deficit just to let this thing run down the shot clock. Timeout by Morgan. Probably getting themselves ready to go into time burning mode. Leading by 9 with 1:35 left. Quick timeout. Wildcats in trouble, trailing by 9. .135 left. It's Morgan basketball. 1:29 left on the clock. Deep shot, no good. And another one by AC. He's firing up three-pointers, up by 9 with plenty of time on the shot clock. And that is not the shot that Coach Hunt wanted. Up by 9 with 30 seconds on the shot clock. 9-point Morgan lead. Let's see if South Summit can't take advantage. Brinker with the three-pointer, up and no good. And a big, strong rebound by number 22, Nathan Pace. And Coach Hunt talking to that very issue right there with AC. 1:08 left, and it didn't hurt Morgan any points as South Summit misses the shot. Now Reber's going to foul out of the ball game. He's got 5 fouls. Good hard-fought game by Cole Reber. And so with 1:08 left, South Summit still has a foul to give before they send Morgan to the free throw line. 1:08 on the clock. Morgan 60, South Summit 51. 9-point Morgan lead. Inbounding will be Pace. Pace goes to Hansen. And good foul by Harris. Good job taking a risk. He's got a foul to give right there. So now the next foul will put Morgan at the free throw line. 4 personal fouls on Joey Harris. South Summit needs a turnover. Now they go into the backcourt to Hansen. 32 seconds on the shot clock. Now AC goes inside. Pace loses the handle. And AC had an open look, and the talking from Coach Hunt paid off as he pulls it back out. And Coach Hunt calls the timeout. 48 seconds left, another timeout by Morgan. 9-point lead still on the scoreboard, 60-51. .48 seconds left. Morgan ball leading by 9, 60-51. Russell will inbound for the Trojans. Both teams in the bonus. Any foul will send shooters to the free throw line. Russell now trying to inbound. Now they go up over the top to Saunders. 16 seconds on the shot clock. And at this point, well, there's the foul. I was going to say almost you could let the last 10 go if you can get a steal. They foul with 11 seconds on the shot clock. That'll send Saunders to the free throw line. It's going to be the fourth foul on number 21, Riker Bowen. Saunders can ice this thing from the free throw line. Saunders with 16, 3 short of his season average. 2 free throws will put him real close. There's 17. Great second half for Saunders. He's close to double figures here in this second half. AC with 17, Saunders with 17, Hansen with 10. Logan Wolstenhume with 24, Joey Harris with 13, leading South Summit. 11-point lead, 40 seconds left, and Logan will bring it up quickly. South Summit's got to go quick, and Coach Hader wants a quick timeout. We'll take one as well. Looking grim here for South Summit as the Trojans lead by 11. .11 lead. 34 seconds on the clock. Now they go over to Osgothorpe, and there's a foul. Two free throws now for Blake Osgothorpe on the foul. He gets the first. 10-point Morgan lead. Blake now into double figures. Bowen in for Welch for defense and rebounding. 29.8 seconds left. Osgothorpe. Another free throw. Second free throw for Blake. Blake right at his season average with the made free throw. He's got 12. The lead is back to 9. But 30 seconds left. Hansen over to Saunders. Saunders has it knocked away, and Joey Harris is going to pick up the 5th foul. And he will leave the game on a great effort by the junior Joey Harris. 13 points, and always a hard-fought, high-energetic effort from Joey Harris. So that's going to bring Maddox Welch into the game. So free throws for Saunders, and it looks like Morgan is going to go away with a big region win on the road here at South Summit tonight. They will move to 4-0 in region play, and they'll move to 17-1 on the season. And that will maintain their spot above the top of the RPI in a good win tonight here on the road at South Summit. So 30 seconds available for Joey Harris's replacement. So you get 30 seconds here to replace a fouled out player. So Saunders is going to go to the free throw line. And I believe there was about 18 seconds left in the game before that foul was called. Nope, 22 seconds. So 22.8 seconds left. And Saunders will go to the free throw line. So looking ahead to next week, I believe the boys are playing Union on Wednesday and back to Ben Lomond next Friday night. Girls will be playing at Union on Tuesday and will host Ben Lomond next Thursday night. Free throw, 2 of them by Saunders. And that's going to wrap this one up. 20 seconds left. 11-point Harris. I thought Harris fouled out. Oh, they gave it to Logan instead. Well, I wonder why they were given the 30-second rundown then. I thought that was clearly on Joey. They even have 5 on the board up there. Moot point, but that will be a foul on Osgothorpe, his first personal. And that'll send Russell to the free throw line. 64-53, Morgan lead, 15 seconds left. Missed free throw by Russell. Russell has 9 points, could get into double figures with the free throw. Balanced scoring here for Morgan. 20 by Saunders, 17 by AC, 10 by Hanson, 9 by Russell, and 6 by Pace. And second one by Pace is up, no good. Welch with the rebound. 13 seconds left, and this one's going to wind down. Welch goes over to Brinka. Brinka, three-pointer deep in the corner, no good. Fight for the rebound. Welch, little jumper off the right elbow, no good. And that's going to do it as the Wildcats lose one here at home on a great effort, but just not enough to keep up with the Trojans here late as the Trojans win by 11. And that will put South Summit into second place in the region column. They'll slip to 3-1. And the Trojans will move to 4-0 with 1 game left in the first 5 of 10 in the region play. So congratulations to Morgan. Great team from the Trojans tonight. And they will stay at the top of those RPI rankings. So for Cody Bowen, thanks for joining us tonight. Great game by both teams. Hard-fought game and a high-energetic game as the Trojans proved to be too much tonight here at home as the Wildcats lose by 11. So have a terrific weekend. And lots of games next week again. So I believe home game next week, Union will be here Wednesday night. Until then, for Mike Roof working the scoring and computer, Cody Bowen will sign off. Thanks as always for joining us for South Summit Athletics and your support. Have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful 3-day weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.